I am at Whole Foods Market. I had a couple things to do here. One, I am returning a package to Amazon, and apparently this Whole Foods Market has like an Amazon return desk where you don't get charged for the return, so I can just drop it off. I also wanted to pick up a couple things at Whole Foods, so I figured I killed two birds with one stone. It is really crowded today. I don't think I've ever been here on a Sunday. It's really crowded. And I parked kind of in the back of the lot because I was going to record this video. And it's just amazing. Two different spots I looked at, there's just people sitting in their cars. I don't know what they're doing. They're not vlogging. I mean, it's kind of weird because I'm sitting in my car too, but they're not doing anything. They're just sitting in their cars all the way in the back of the parking lot. So I found this spot. Anyway, so I'm going to go return this package. There's a couple things I wanted to pick up here. This Whole Foods sells some protein bars that I really like. Actually, no, I threw the wrapper away. They're vegan, like mint chocolate protein bars, really good. And salmon. I think we're gonna have salmon for dinner. Maybe salmon and sweet potatoes. And I also wanted to pick up some vegan sausage. I came out here last week and I was looking for vegan sausage, and there were two different brands and that I saw, so I bought both of them. I was going to compare them. The first one was like microwave. You put it in the microwave, you know, a couple patties for like I don't know, minute and a half, 2 minutes, and they were okay. Didn't really taste, you know, like sausage. It was okay, but not the best. But the convenience of putting it in the microwave, I like that. The other one, you had to cook on the stovetop, like, you know, in a pan, and that I wasn't really looking forward to that because I didn't want the extra mess and the time and whatever. But so yesterday was Saturday, so I cooked the one on the stovetop because I had a little bit more time. Wow, so much better. Tasted so much better. So basically I just put a little bit of olive oil in the pan, then put the patties in like on a medium heat. I think you cook them maybe 4 to 5 minutes on each side, and then yeah, but by the end of it, you know, it looked like the pan is getting like coated, like fried, like, and I was worried about that it was gonna be really hard to clean up. So all I did is I took the pan, I put it in the sink and ran some water in it, and about 15 minutes later I came back and it just comes right off, which I don't know if that's the difference between, like, you know, plant-based protein and like animal fat or whatever would be in the regular sausage, but this just cleaned right up, which is just another reason why I'm good with going plant-based. Anyway, I did realize that oh, well, I also, when I'm done, I put some Walden Farms syrup, which is like a 0-calorie syrup. I know this stuff isn't necessarily like healthy, whatever. It's still processed food and everything. So I'm really just kind of testing my waters with the vegan thing, which is really what this this video is about. Anyway, but it was really good. So I'm back here to pick up some more of that. That was a long-winded way of saying all that. But I did realize that I have never really explained why I started going kind of vegan in quotes. And so that's really what this video is about. So it was back in June. I think it was probably the beginning of June I started this. So it's been about 5 months, I think. I believe I went to have eggs one day, and I had not been eating eggs probably for the last couple years, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I've had some. I don't know. But something got triggered in my head, and this goes back to a couple years ago, about a month before we went on our cruise. We rented an Airbnb in the Poconos, our family, and on that property was a chicken coop, and we were told by the owner that, you know, we could help ourselves to the eggs if there were any eggs. So I was like, wow, that sounds great, right? Well, the chickens really weren't cared for very well. You know, I shot a lot of video that weekend when I never posted videos about it. So I'll look back and see if I have any videos. I think I do have videos of the chickens. But anyway, so maybe I'll put some videos in there if I find them. Anyway, but the first morning, I remember, I think it was the first morning, I went out to the chicken coop and looked, and it has like a little door or whatever. I look inside and there's an egg right there. I'm like, that's cool, right? So I reach in, I grab the egg, I bring it inside, and I think somebody in my family said, oh, that's really cool. Like, you know, you're going to have it, fresh egg, right? And I don't know what it was. Well, I do know what it was, but it just really grossed me out. Like, maybe, you know, I've never done that before, where you just take an egg, you know, like from a chicken. It just, I was like, no, that's gross, you know, like, and I realized that, you know, we can go to the store and we can pick up a carton of eggs, you know, and you bring them home and cook them up and eat them, whatever. You know, you're separated from the reality of where the egg came from and the actual process of getting the egg. And I'm not, this whole thing with me and vegan, I'm not putting down anybody who eats eggs or milk or beef or chicken or anything. I'm not. I'm not at all. I'm not here on a crusade or anything like that to try to convince people to go vegan or anything. I'm just this is just me authentically, and I'm just explaining where I am and what I'm doing. Anyway, so from that experience, I just have had no interest in eating eggs. Actually, they've kind of grossed me out. And that was kind of the beginning. So I think it was in June, and I was thinking about this, and I was like, you know what? If that's really me, if that's really me, that I wouldn't take an egg from a chicken and actually eat it, then, you know, what other things like this are there? And, you know, obviously milk is another one. Not quite so much as how I felt with eggs, but kind of the same, that, like, I don't know, if it was, would I just milk a cow and drink that milk? Right? I think we're the only species that drinks another species' milk. And knowing that milk, even in everybody, causes like an inflammatory response. I don't know, I was like, no, that's kind of gross too. And then obviously I thought about, you know, chickens and cows. Would I kill a chicken? Would I kill a cow myself, you know, and eat it? Obviously, if I was starving, obviously, if you know, if it was a matter of life or death, yeah, obviously, right? I think anybody would. But the convenience of going to the store and getting like a package of chicken, which is packaged up and it's already cut up and you know, everything, it's like, I don't know. I feel like I just wanted to see what, you know, maybe it's my body. Maybe if I'm really eat authentically like I would, you know, like say I was on my own, maybe that's my body telling me something that I shouldn't be eating those foods or whatever. Now here's going to come the strange part. Fish. I have fished before. I have caught fish. I have eaten fish that I have caught. I don't believe I've ever actually cleaned a fish, like filleted a fish, but the fact that I have caught fish and I have eaten fish that I've caught is a little different for me. You know, like I haven't killed a chicken and eaten it. I haven't killed a cow and eaten it. I haven't milked a cow and drank it. I haven't, like, you know, those. So I, again, trying to be authentic, I feel like fish might be a little bit different for me than the other things. And I know that doesn't, you know, to somebody who is a strict vegan, you know, sure, a fish is a living creature just like any other thing. But again, I'm not going to be, I'm not your typical vegan, I guess. Anyway, like, I hate labels. I really do. I really hate labels. But I'm on YouTube. People want to compare me, whatever. I hate comparisons. Anyway, I looked it up just to see, is there such a thing as like a vegan who eats fish? And apparently there is. And it's called a Vegish, where you are Vegish. Anyway, So again, I guess I'm vegish, but I'd put an asterisk there or parentheses, but I don't like labels. So whatever, you know, I don't know. Am I going to continue eating fish? I don't know. Might I change my mind if I had to clean a fish and eat it? Maybe, yes. So maybe that would change me. I don't know. I don't really know how to explain it. Anyway, so that's the explanation of what I'm currently doing. And again, I'm not strict. I had, what was it? I think in the last video or a couple of videos, I had a cheesesteak. Several weeks ago, we went to my parents. I had chicken and steak there. I had pizza maybe a couple weeks ago. So again, it's not completely strict, but as I do this more and more, I'm finding less and less of a taste for those things that I used to eat, and I don't really feel like I miss them. There's a lot of vegan alternatives. Again, this sausage that I'm buying, and I buy these like chicken patties that it's it's all processed. It's not just straight vegetables and fruits and vegetables and whole foods. So again, I'm not really saying that this is healthier. I'm really just doing it again like if I eat the foods that maybe are more what I authentically would eat, how is it affecting me? And it has, again, this would probably be another video. I felt a lot of changes that I want to attribute this to. My shoulders, like I have, wow. I mean, they're so much better. Both of my shoulders, my left shoulder in particular, but both shoulders feel so much better. And I wonder if it's just the inflammatory foods, maybe contributing to like arthritis. Baker cysts. I had not had Baker cysts in probably 4 months. Funny thing is, I just had one yesterday morning, but I'm going to attribute that to kind of dehydration or something else, because as soon as I drank a couple glasses of water yesterday morning, it went away. But anyway, just changes like that I've noticed. And I was also concerned that I might lose strength. I might I don't know. I was worried about being able to get enough protein, and I definitely think I'm not eating as much protein, but I feel better. I feel stronger. I actually feel like I'm putting on more muscle now than when I was eating, meat. So I don't know. I like it. I really like it. And yeah, I'm just curious to see what happens if I continue this longer. Again, it's been about 5 months, so I would think that I would see some changes, and I really have. I really feel good, and I'm going to continue. I'm going to continue on this for now. Anyway, I'm going to go into Whole Foods. I'm going to find a closer parking spot. Going to pick up some salmon, pick up a couple other things. I might be doing a biceps workout later. Actually, I think I am, because it has started to rain while I've been sitting here, and I was debating doing a little outdoor project, but now with it raining, guess that means I got to lift instead, right? Okay, anyway, that's going to be it. I will see you in the next video. Just real quick, I thought of something else. I know that some people are gonna say, watch out for going vegan, and I am. I'm supplementing with a really good multivitamin and several other vitamins. I'm really trying to balance out my diet, and I am aware that going strictly vegan can put you at risk of being deficient in some things. So I am constantly doing research and modifying my my supplements and things like that. And I think adding fish in is a big help. Anyway, just wanted to point that out. All right, now going in.